Hey folks, Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network. And I have in the background Mike Terranova, who is live from Strat-O-Matic headquarters for opening day. And I figured I would...
What this video is about? It's about opening day at Strat-O-Matic in Glenhead, New York.
Figured I would just go ahead and play my game here. I had this one scheduled for tomorrow, but what the hell? I'm under enormous stress, but hanging in there. It's going to be another one-game series on this date, April 16, in this 1968 replay.
You're considering a HELOC.
And I know it's asinine to be competing with Strat-O-Matic's opening day, but I'm an asinine type of guy. Pitching for the White Sox will be Joe Horlin. He's 0-1. And for the Cleveland Indians, it's Louis Tiant. This is his first appearance of the season. Let me go through the lineups. It's going to be Aparicio at short, Snyder in right, Ward at third. This is for Chicago. Tommy Davis in left, McClure at first, Berry in center, Cullen at second, McNertney catching, and Joe Horlin, the pitcher. For the Cleveland Tribe, it'll be Tommy Harper in left, Fuller at second, Cardinal in center, Sims catching, Tony Horton at first, Davalillo in right, Max Alvis at third, Larry Brown at short, and Louis Tiant, the pitcher.
Oh, man. It is freezing here.
And I'm using the sound from Mike Terranova's broadcast as my ambiance or background sound for this ball game, and I hope you all understand that. I have nothing to do but worry myself sick, so instead of doing that, I'm going to distract myself with this ball game. We're in Cleveland, and the Tribe takes the field. Louis Tiant on the mound. Two Lewises. Louis Tiant and Louis Aparicio. Two Louises. Oh, that is good coffee. Okay, Tiant is ready. There's the pitch to Aparicio, 2-8 right-handed, grounds it to third to Alvis, and he throws to Horton, one away, and we're underway.
Opening up. They keep on switching hands.
Now here's Russ Snyder, left-handed hitter. 1-7 fly ball center field. Jose Cardinal under it, 2 outs. And here's Pete Ward. Okay, Ward, left-handed hitter. Pitch from Tiant, 1-7, right-handed, single 1-5. He lines it to second at Fuller, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. After a half an inning,
Lions start
it's
to get bigger now.
Chicago nothing and Cleveland coming up. Okay, here's Joe Horland now. Horland, right-handed hitter. Tommy Harper leads it
Woke
off.
up at 4:30 this morning, picked up my friend Mike, and now we are here.
That's a 1-3 walk, so Harper draws a base on balls off Horland. 1-15, 1-16. Being held 1-14. Here's Vern Fuller now. Pitch to Fuller. That's 1-11. That's a ballpark slash, right-handed. It's a 1. That's a liner to short, one away.
Yeah.
Now Jose Cardinal, the batter.
Once I get inside, I'll take some videos.
Here's the pitch to Cardinal. 3-5, right-handed, struck him out. Horland gets him swinging. 2 outs now. And Duke Sims, the batter. Pitch to Sims. 4-5, left-handed, grounded to short, our first X. That's Aparicio, 221. 4-2 throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs. No hits, a walk to Harper, left on base. We've gone 1 inning, it's scoreless.
I'm gonna cut the video off. Then I'm gonna go off live, and when I warm up my hands, and I'll take some videos later on. Don't forget tonight I'll be on live again, going over the 1970 set. With the advanced basic set, as opposed to this SAT V set, which is super advanced. We'll change the number of columns and stuff like that, so we'll go over some things like that. So until then, take some videos and post them later, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.
So that was it for Mike Terranova, the wonderful Mike Terranova. We're headed to the top of the second now. Louis Tiant on the mound. Tiant was 21-9, 1.60 ERA. Tommy Davis leads it off for Chicago. Pitch from Tiant, 1-4, swung on and belted deep, and to left field it's gone. A home run for Tommy Davis to put the White Sox ahead 1-0. It was a 1-4, right-handed 1-3, and it was a 1. So Davis blasts one. He had 8 in Real Worlds. For Tommy Davis, that's his first home run of the season. And that'll bring up Tommy McCraw. Tommy with a Y. Pitch from Tiant, 1-4, right-handed, ballpark slash, left-handed, 1-12, goes through, base hit. McCraw is on. And here's Ken Berry now. Berry is a B bunter. Gonna have him hit away. That's 6-6. Right-handed struck him out. And boy, look at all those strikeouts. Tiant. Great ratio. 264 in about 254 innings. I neglected to look at McCraw running 1-19. 1-16, 1-14 being held. Now Tim Cullen is the batter. So 1 out, McCraw on first being held. Pitch to Cullen. 6'10", right-handed, grounds it to short X. That's for Larry Brown, 325. 6'3", and he throws Cullen out, and McCraw advances to second. It was a ground ball C. 2 outs now. And here's Jerry McNerney. That's a re-roll. Pitch to McNerney, 3-3, right-handed, pops it up left side, foul territory for Max Alvis, the third baseman, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the White Sox get one run on the home run by Tommy Davis, his first of the season. We're in the middle of the second. It's 1-0 Chicago. Now Joe Horlin takes the mound. Tony Horton leading it off for Cleveland. The pitch from Horlin, 5-4, right-handed, grounds to third X. And that's for Pete Ward, 429. 2-4, that's going to go through for a base hit. So Horton is on first. 1-15, Horlin 1-16. Borderline call with only the 4 not being held. He's going to go for the lead. Nope, doesn't get it. Vic Davalillo, the batter. Horlin from the stretch. That's 6-7, left-handed, grounds it to second X. Cullen, 330. 3-3. And that's going to go through for another base hit. Horton goes to second and holds. So Horlin allows 2 base hits here in the bottom of the second. And Max Alvis, the batter. Okay, Horlin. The pitch to Alvis. 2-6, right-handed, pops it up to third. And under it is Ward, 1 out. Now Larry Brown, the batter. That's a possible wild pitch. He's a 5, Horlin. And it's stopped in the dirt by McNerney. Here's the pitch to Brown. 5-6, right-handed, grounds it to third, forcing Davalillo at second. It's now first and third with 2 outs. And Tian comes up. This is a clutch situation. Tian, a 1 WR. Horlin throws, 1-5, struck him out. Second strikeout for Horlin. And the side is retired, no runs. 2 hits, so 2 leadoff, a single and a leadoff single, and then Davalillo's single. Horton and Davalillo single, and then 2 left on. It's 1-0 after 2. Out comes Tian. Joe Horlin, the pitcher for Chicago, comes up to the plate. That's 5-6, right-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Tiant. And now Luis Aparicio. 2 Lewises. 1-2. Oh, he hit him. Aparicio gets hit by the pitch. Aparicio was on first, 1 out, 1-15, 1-12, not being held. And Russ Snyder is the batter. That's a possible balk or pass ball. Possible pass ball. Sims. One to 9, it gets by him. And he gloves it for the out. For a ball. I'm so sorry. I got so much on my mind right now, you know. Aparicio on first. Not being held, 1 out. Snyder at the plate. 6-6, left-handed, struck him out. Third strikeout for Tiant. And here's Pete Ward. .311, right-handed, grounds it to second for Fuller, and he throws it to Horton, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, the hit by pitch to Aparicio, and he was left on base. Middle of the third, it's 1-0. And Joe Horlin on the mound. Tommy Harper, back to the top of the order, leading it off. Pitch to Harper, 4-10. Grounded to short. And that's fielded by Aparicio. He throws it to first, 1 out. Now Vern Fuller, the batter. .57, right-handed, double 1-5. It's a double for Fuller off Horlin's card. Fuller on second, 1 down. Jose Cardinal, the batter. .46, right-handed, struck him out. Third strikeout for Horlin, 2 away now. And here's Duke Sims. This is a clutch situation. 5-7, left-handed, double 1-7, and that'll be a base hit, and that will score Fuller. And Cleveland ties the game at 1. Sims with the clutch single. And now here's Tony Horton. And the pitch, 1-6, fly ball left. And Tommy Davis under it makes the catch, and the side is retired. But there was a run scored on the double by Fuller, knocked home by Sims with a base hit. We've gone 3, and it is a 1-1 game. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Oh. We're back, and it's top of the fourth, a 1-1 game. The home run by Tommy Davis in the second for Chicago, and then Cleveland scored in the bottom of the third. Tiant takes the mound, and here's Tommy Davis. .310 flies it to right. Under it is Davalillo, 1 out. Oh, that's good coffee. Now Tommy McClure is the batter. Left-handed hitter. 4-8, single 1-2. Lines it to second, 2 outs. And Ken Berry steps up. Pitch from Tiant. 3-11. That's a ballpark slash. Right-handed 1-14 goes through. So Berry is on. 1-15, 1-12. Not being held. Tim Cullen, the batter. That's a possible balk or pass ball. Possible balk, his balk rating 0. He steps off the rubber. Okay, he's set now. Pitch to Cullen, 1-6. Flies it to left field for Harper to make the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, the single by Berry, left on. Middle of the fourth, 1-1 game. Here's Horland now. Vic Davalillo leading it off. 1-6, double 1-2. It's a base hit for Davalillo, his second hit of the ball game. He hit a .277, pretty fine for 1968. Davalillo 1-15, 1-16, being held. He's a 1-14 now. Here's Max Alvis. Pitch to Alvis, 3-10, grounded to third. That's Ward. He throws it to Cullen at second for 1, and then over to McClure at first for the double play. So it's 2 outs, and nobody are on. And Larry Brown, the batter. .55 right-handed, fly ball center. And under it is Berry to make the catch, and the side is retired. No runs for Cleveland. 1 hit. Davalillo's leadoff single, he was doubled up, none left. And we move now to the top of the 5th. And Tiant takes the mound. Jerry McNerney leads it off. He popped to third in the second. Pitch from Tion, 2-3. Oh, he hit him. That's the second time Tion has hit a batter. McNerney is on. And here comes Horlin and a bunter. Happy Friday to Demos. Okay, Horland for the bunt. He's an A bunter. Stays A. Infield in, I'm sorry, beat bunter now. Hits it to Tion. That's 8, and Tion throws it to first to get Horlin, and McNerney advances to second. So it's 1 out, and McNerney is in scoring position. And here's Luis Aparicio. Aparicio 0 for 1 and hit by a pitch. The pitch from Tion. 1-5, grounds it to third. Alves throws it to first to get Aparicio, and McNerney holds. So it's 2 outs, and it's a clutch situation for Russ Snyder. Pitch from Tion, 2-9 right-handed. That's a clutch reversal. Pop-up. We'll call it to first base for a little variety, aesthetic variety, and the side is retired. Again, it was a clutch situation, and Snyder on the 2-9 right-handed has the clutch reversal. So no runs, no hits. The second hit by pitch of the game by Louis Tion of McNerney. And McNerney was left on base. We move to the bottom of the 6th in a 1-1 game. Horlin on the mound. Tion leads it off. Tion a 1 WR. Some years he was a much better rating at the plate. I seem to remember maybe 69, but I could be wrong that he was a 6 or a 7 or something like that. The pitch to Tion, 2-7, struck him out. 4th strikeout for Horlin. And here's Tommy Harper. Pitch to Harper, 2-4. Single 1-3, and it goes through. Harper with the single. 1-15, Horlin 1-16, being held. 1-14. And here's Vern Fuller now. Possible balk or pass ball. It's a possible balk, 0 rating. Neither of these guys balk. Pitch to Fuller, 6-5 right-handed, grounder to short. And that's fielded by Aparicio. He throws it to Cullen at second, And then over to McCrory at first for the inning-ending double play. 1-1 ball game. Top of the sixth inning here. Tiant on the mound. Pete Ward leads it off. Pitch from Tiant, 4-7, left-handed, double 1-7. It's a fly to left. And Harper catches up with it, 1 out. Now Tommy Davis. Two-7, right-handed, grounder to short for Brown. 2 outs. And here's Tommy McCrory now. 1-7, right-handed, single 1-13 goes through. A base hit off Tiant with 2 outs. McCrory 1-19, 1-16. Being held 1-14. And Ken Berry, the batter. Four-2, right-handed, grounds at the third. And Alvis makes the play. And the side is retired. So it's no runs. 1 hit, the single by McCrory left on. We're in the middle of the sixth, still a 1-1 game. It's a pitcher's duel. Joe Horlin on the mound. Jose Cardinal is the batter. The pitch to Cardinal, 6-8, triple 1-7. It's a base hit for Cardinal to lead it off on a 6-8. Right-handed. Orland's first endurance, the 7th, Tiant, the 9th. Cardinal 1-17, 1-18. Being held 1-16. Here's Duke Sims. Here's the havoc roll for the attempt lead. 2-6, 11 and 12, 1-16. He does not get the lead. Now Duke Sims, the batter. Maybe Joel Horlin is here. We never know, unless he's in text. Here's Sims now. Let me just double check that I didn't do the havoc roll already on Sims. Checking the replay. Okay, I did not do the havoc roll, so this one counts. It's a possible balk or pass ball. Possible pass ball by McNerney. He's a 1-7 pass ball. And it is a pass ball. McNerney with the pass ball. In scoring position for Duke Sims. Here's Horlin. Pitch to Sims, 4-7, left-handed, walked him. First and second, no outs for Tony Horton, the very dangerous Tony Horton. He had only 14 home runs, 477. I think he hit 27 home runs in 69. Joel Horlin is actually Joel. We'll call him Joel then. Joel Horlin on the mound, first and second, no outs. Horton at the plate. And I'm getting confused. Did I do the havoc roll on Horton? It's the second time I've had to check. Okay, here's Horton. The pitch from Joel. That's 6'5", right-handed, grounded to short A. And that will be a double play, Aparicio to Cullen to McCraw. Cardinal goes to third on it, so it's 2 outs, Cardinal on third. And here's Vic Davalillo. This is a clutch situation for Davalillo at the plate. 6'7", left-handed, grounds it to second X. Cullen 330. 1-3, that's going to go through for a base hit, and that will score the run. And that puts Cleveland ahead 2-1. Now Davalillo is on 1-15, 1-16. being held 1-14. Max Alvis, the batter. There's 2 outs. Another possible balk or pass ball, and it's a possible balk. It isn't. Pitch to Alvis, 4-8, right-handed, grounds it to third, fielded by Ward, and he throws it to McCraw, and the side is retired. But Cleveland does get a run. On a single and a walk, and then another single. One was left on. We've gone 6 innings. It's a 2-1 game. And here's Tiant. Tim Cullen leads it off for Chicago. .18, right-handed, grounds it to third, and Alvis has it. He fires it to Horton, 1 out. Now Jerry McNerney, the batter. Pitch to McNerney, 6-8, right-handed, struck him out. And that is the 4th strikeout for Tiant today. And here's Joel Horland. .67, right-handed, struck him out. 5th strikeout for Tiant. And a 1-2-3 inning. We've gone 6.5. It's the 7th inning stretch. It's 2-1 Cleveland, tight ball game. Joe Horland leads it off. I'm sorry, Joe Horland takes the mound. Larry Brown, the pitcher. The hitter, for goodness sakes, I am preoccupied. 2-8, right-handed, grounds it back to Horland, and he throws to first, 1 out. Now here's Tiant. Cleveland won this game 3-1 real world. They're leading 2-1 in this game. Tiant went all the way. Wood, McMahon, and Pretty were used by Chicago. We use that just as a guideline. Here's Louis Tiant now. That's 2-9, and he grounds it to first. And McCraw takes it to the bag, 2 outs. And here's Tommy Harper. Harper walked, grounded out, and single doubled up. Pitch to Harper, 5-5, right-handed, flies it to center. Playable by Berry, he makes the catch, and the side is retired. We've gone 7. It's a 2-1 ball game. Here's Tiant now, top of the order. Aparicio. 0 for 2, hit by a pitch. 5-10, right-handed, flies it to right field. And Davalillo makes the catch, 1 away. And here's Russ Snyder. 3-5 right-handed grounds it back to Tiant, and he throws to first, 2 outs. And Pete Ward. Hello, Rick. I didn't see that. 3-6 left-handed struck him out. 6th strikeout for Tiant. He's retired 7 in order now. And here's Horlin in his second endurance inning. He retired the side in order in the 7th. And Vern Fuller leads it off. .310 struck him out. Horlin with his 5th strikeout. If you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th, it will be Tommy Davis, McCraw, and Berry for the White Sox. Here's Cardinal, 1 out, nobody on. Whoop, keep your eye on it. There it is. It went through, and it's a 4. 1-6, and that is a base hit to right for Cardinal. His second hit of the game. Again, 1-17, 1-18, being held 1-16. Here comes Sims up at the plate. Jose trying to get the lead. Uh-oh. Possible wild pitch, 1-5. It's not a wild pitch. Here's the attempt for the lead, 2-6, 11, and 12. And he does not get the lead, again a 7. So Cardinal on first, 1 out, and here's Duke Sims at the plate. Hello, KFC. Glad to see you. I am so preoccupied. I don't remember if I did the Havoc roll. That was on the steal. I did not do the Havoc roll to the best of my knowledge. Here it is for Sims. Cardinal on first, being held 1 out. Pitch to Sims, 6-4, left-handed, catcher X. I need to be more cognizant of the Havoc roll, that whether I did it or not. Oh, that's nice of you, KFC. You're a gentleman. You're a very fine young man. That's catcher X, 316. (7-3), and he pops it out clean. 2 outs. Cardinal still being held. And Tony Horton, the batter. Joel Horlin has pitched very good baseball. Unfortunately, Tiant just a little bit better. Here's the pitch to Horton. That's 2-8. Oh, it's hit deep by Horton. Way back, and it's gone. A 2-run home run off Joel Horlin. Sorry, Joel. Tony Horton, who has power, just hit a 2-run home run, and it puts Joel Horlin 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. For Horton, that's his second home run of the season. Nothing is new. I have some issues in my private life that are new, but they're really very personal and not worth getting into. I hope you understand that. Okay, Horland is one hit or walk away from fatigue. It's a 4-1 game now. And here's Vic Davalio. And the pitch, 1-3, flies it to right. Snyder is under it. And that will retire the side. 2 runs on the 2-run home run by Tony Horton. And after 8, it's a 4-1 game. And this is it. Tian has been very tough since he let the home run up to Tommy Davis. And here's Davis leading it off, but the Tribe is down by 3. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, KFC. That's very kind of you. Would you throw in a few prayers also for, while you're at it, not only me, but my son and my daughter-in-law, okay? And it's much appreciated, even though I'm agnostic. It can't hurt. Tommy Davis at the plate. Pitch from Tian, 6'10", right-handed, grounds it to short X. Larry Brown, 325. 9-3. It's going to be an E25 roll. E25-10. And it's a 1-base error by Brown. First error of the ball game. Davis is on. Thank you very much, KFC. So very kind of you. I hope you understand, KFC. I could pray for myself and you, but I'm agnostic, leaning toward atheistic. I don't know if there is or is not a God. And I hope you can accept that, accept me with that. I'm not a believer in God. I don't rule it out. But then again, there's a lot of things I can't rule out. So Davis, Tommy Davis we have 2 Tommies with Ys. Davis not being held. Here's Tommy McCraw now. Tian in his first endurance inning. I hope you're not offended. Here's the pitch to McCraw. 5-12 left-handed, grounds it to first X. This could be 2, but Horton is a 4-11. 19-4. He throws it to Tian, covering the bag, and Davis goes to second. Thank you. It's very kind. I think your dad also is very tolerant. Okay, Ken Berry, the batter. Again, it's Cleveland 4, Chicago 1. Davis on second with 1 out, and here's Ken Berry. Possible balk or pass ball. Possible balk, no balk. "5-8, grounds it to second X. Fuller 3-8. 11-3, it's an E8 roll. E8-4. And that's going to be a one base error on Fuller. So 2 errors this inning. First and second, 1 out. And Tim Cullen comes up as the tying run at the plate. KFC is a very nice young man. He told me yesterday he's 13 years of age, and boy, not seeing him or knowing that, I would think him an adult, full-fledged adult, even though some adults are pretty childish, but as a very mature adult. First and third, 1 out, infield back for Cullen. You don't come across that in it. I think your apple is very aligned with the kindness of your father. Okay, here's the pitch to Cullen. That's 4-5 right-handed and home run 1-7. Does he have the power? He does, and it's a tie ball game. Oh my. And that's all going to be unearned. But of course the White Sox will take it. Let's look at that again. Wow. Tim Cullen with a 4-5 right-handed and home run 1-7. He's got the power, and it was a 7. So that's definitely a home run by Cullen. And it's 4-4 now. First home run of the season for this young season for Cullen. And Jerry McNertney, the batter, they're going to see if Tion can get out of this. He only has 1 hit against him. And by the way, these are all unearned. Jerry McNertney now. One out, nobody on. 6-5 right-handed struck him out, number 7. 2 outs. And I'm going to leave it to Joel Horland whether he wants Joel Horland to hit or to bring in a pinch hitter. And have Wood or McMahon come in. We got Wood, he's very good. Okay, Joel Horland will hit. It's a very, see if he can go a few more innings. You're feeling good? Horland with full endurance, even though he's got 2 against him. What the hell, right? What am I writing his name in for? Christ. Like I told you, my mind is on many things right now. Two outs, nobody on. Horlin a 1 WR. Pitch from T on 3-7, grounds it to second. And that's fielded by Fuller. And the side is retired, but we're going to the bottom of the ninth. Three runs on a 3-run blast by Tim Cullen. And Horlin two hits and/or walks. He is fatigued. It's Max Alvis leading it off. Two 4 right-handed. There's a pop-up behind the plate. And McNerney makes the catch, 1 out. Now here's Larry Brown. 5-4 right-handed, grounds it to third X. That's for Pete Ward, 429. It's going to be an E29 roll. E29-8, that might be trouble. It is a 1-base error. So this is the inning of errors, and there will be a hitter for Tiant. Tiant pitched 9 innings. He can still win it. He allowed only 5 hits. He did not walk a batter. He hit 2. Struck out 7 and allowed 0 earned runs, as all those runs were unearned. We're going to take a look to see who's going to come in and who's going to hit. Eddie Fisher relieved in Real World on the 17th, their next game. Lee May Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you, Joel. And that matters because I keep that stat. Thank you. I might bring in Vicente Romo. He looks pretty good. Vicente Romo is eligible. Sometimes I just don't know. Let's just check to make sure Lee May is on this Cleveland team. I'm pretty sure he is. Yes, he is. So it'll be Romo coming in if the Cleveland Tribe does not win. here in the bottom of the ninth. Lee May is the pinch hitter. He's a left-handed hitter. Okay, Horland from the stretch. Pitch to Lee May. 2-8. Right-handed, grounds it to first. And McCraw throws it to second to get Brown. It's a force out and Lee May is on. A 1-14 running. And Tommy Harper is the batter. Joel Horland looking to refresh his endurance. The pitch to Harper, 6-7, right-handed, grounds it to second X. That's Cullen, 330. 10-3, E30 roll with a runner on first. E30 roll 12, that could be trouble at second. And it is a one-base error, so both teams get 2 errors here in the ninth. It's first and second with 2 outs, and Vern Fuller in a clutch situation. Anything here is unearned. Horland trying to get out of this. The pitch to Fuller. 5-7, right-handed, double 1-5. It's a base hit. And the ball game is over. May comes in to score. Tough loss for Joel Horland. It's unearned. Tough break. I'll be back with the recap in just a moment. Turns out Romo was not needed to come in. So that just about does it. Appreciate the game. Appreciate you, Rick. Thank you, Joel, KFC, Baseball Demos, who was here, Rick DeBar, and everybody else in the Strat-O-Matic network. The final line, Cleveland 5 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. Chicago 4 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors. Tiant went all the way, gets the win. He did allow the 2-run home run to Horton, and I'm sorry, the home run to Davis, and then 3 unearned runs due to 2 errors on the home run by Cullen, but it fell short with the run in the bottom of the ninth, with Joel Horlin claiming to be fully rested. Brown reached on the error by third baseman Pete Ward on first with one out. May forced him. He was on first. Then the error by Harper. It was first and second. And then a single 2 asteroids by Fuller to bring in the winning run. And I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm going to put this one in the books. Joel Horlin got a raw deal indeed on those errors. Absolutely, you got a raw deal. And that's going to make Horlin 0-2 and Tion 2-0. And of course, KFC, if I didn't mention, thank you for being here again. Okay. Cleveland off to a good start. They're 4-1 now. Chicago drops to 1-3. Let me enter that. This was game 50 of the 68 replay. Cleveland now 4-1, tied for second with Boston behind Minnesota 5-0. Four and one. And Chicago 1-3. Now let's enter the individual stats. First for Chicago, the loss to Horlin, 0-2. He did go all the way, 8 2/3 on a walk-off single. He allowed 4 runs. RBI Chicago, Tommy Davis. Three for Cullen on that 3-run home run. Aparicio 03. One moment. Snyder, 04. That was Snyder's first appearance. Ward, 04. Tommy Davis, 1-4. McCraw, 2-4. Berry, 1-4. Cullen, 1-4. McNertney, 03. His first appearance. Now Cleveland. Tion gets the win, his first appearance of the year. One and 0. 9 innings, 1 earned run. Runs batted in. Fuller. Sims had 1. His first. Tony Horton had 2. That gives him 9 runs batted in 5 games. Davalillo had 1. Harper, 1-4. Fuller, 2-5. Cardinal, 2-4. Sims, 1-3. Horton, 2-4. Davalillo, 3-4. Alvis, 0-4. Brown, 0-4. And Lee Mayo, 1. His first appearance of the season. This one's all set. I'm gonna email this to myself for safekeeping. You missed it, Kathy. Yeah, too bad. Sorry you missed it. Would have been nice to have you. But he's in the shower already smoking a cigar. Hello, Kathy. I just want to check that picture to see if it's in the public domain. Probably not. No. Here's one. It's not in the shower though, but it's on Creative Commons. You're allowed to use it with the deed. And I think I will use it. And the way I do that, wonder who that is, if that's just a cop. And there it is. Unfortunately, you won't get it blown up now that the game has been played. You get it blown up on premieres for an extended period and also on upcoming. There it is. Thank you all for being here. Stay strong, stay well, and I'll catch you next time.